just opinions, so don't take it personally. Just because we don't like it, you can still be happy. Enjoy what you like, you're an adult. Yeah. BWN Productions, mass bus props and costume work. If you want a monster name, contact BWN Productions. Fast custom shirts, hundreds of t-shirts, all at reasonable prices. If you need custom work, contact Fast Custom Shirts. Grab a cold one and get ready for the show. It's intended for mature audiences because we kid and joke. Boy God is here and so is Tom and Joe.
That's right. We're here. The show that wasn't supposed to be. And thank you, one person, probably Guy, for being here. But Joe, thank you for being here. Because like I said, this wasn't even supposed to happen. I have a lot going on this week, but found a way to make it work. Will it be good? Probably not. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, so you've been busy as fuck, huh, Tom? Just
Yeah.
rolling all over H-Town, or Screwston, as you like to call it.
That's what we all should be calling it.
Mm.
Too many ignorant people out there.
Hey.
Their heads.
Oh, okay, I hear what you said now. Yeah, you gotta watch it, Tom. You gotta watch what you say.
So, how's everything by you? Did you have a week? Did you have a weekend?
Yeah, busy week. What did I do? I want to say I did something Friday. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Oh yeah. Wait a minute. No. Yeah, I'm all lost, man.
Hey, we're all just trying to find our way there, Joe.
Did we record last? Yeah, we did record last week, right?
Yeah, I think you talked about Missouri.
Okay, well, let's see. This past week, I did went over to Lloyd's, checked out his new shop. It's much bigger. It's really nice. You know, he's got it's a really nice Tom. He's got a lot of cool shit in there. And I thought, man, well, maybe I'll make some money. But we had a big storm blow in, Tom. Big storm blow in, and it was coming down. It was coming down the road. So not a lot of people went out to meet Mr. David McNaughton and drink some Dr. Peppers with him or anything. So it was just, kind of sitting around. Which is okay. I didn't need to spend all the money that I was eyeing shit there in Lloyd and Sue's shop, man. Because what am I gonna do with that poster I would have bought? Fuck nothing. And what would I have done with this or that? Nothing. I don't know. Yeah, I keep on thinking I did something on Friday, but I know my old buddy Matt Ash came to the shop on Friday, and he brought me there's a Bigfoot shirt that I sell that people always ask me, is that a real movie? It's a fucking movie, man. And he brought me the poster for that. So that was really cool. Really nice of him. And
I like it. I should buy that poster. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? Oh, Matt came with a fucking poster.
Yeah, well, no, that one is displayed in the shop. These other ones I would have just bought for and I would have got home and it's like, what kind of connection do I have to this that I even bought this poster? But this one, hey, it's a shirt that I enjoy selling. People get a kick out of it. And people who haven't even seen the movie, they just don't fucking believe it. So, yeah, that one's going to stay displayed in the shop.
And what's this shirt a parody of?
No, it's not a parody. It's a Bigfoot movie from 1972, I believe, in the public domain. It's just called Bigfoot, but if you look it up, it's like Bigfoot 72 or Bigfoot 71.
So why is everybody like, oh, is this real? Is this like dick hanging out or something?
Well, kind of like he's throwing a fucking a motorcycle and he's holding a chick, and it says, Bigfoot breeds with anything. That's its tagline. So everybody gets a kick out of that. And I said, yeah, he's fucking the motorcycle, not the chick, because the exhaust is real warm, but.
Isn't that a recent movie where a chick blows a car and gets pregnant or some shit?
Yeah, I think something like that came out a couple of years back. Titanium or something. Yeah, I haven't watched that. But, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so then after the thing at Lloyd's, then Roop and I went to a concert. And then I don't know what I did Sunday. I think I did something Sunday too. Who fucking knows? Oh, Monday night was the horror film cult or Texas horror cults film race thing, film competition. So I went over there to that, and man, there was a shitload of people. I did very, very well. It was pretty fucking cool.
You didn't watch the shit?
Yeah, I watched them the day before.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, because I had to judge them, and even
How was that?
There was a lot of them. No, there was
but they were short.
They were like they were all. The thing this time, it was like a one shot. It was like that was the gimmick. It was a one shot thing. You couldn't edit or anything. It was just that. Like those movies that were made like that. That the string of them came out, right? But this is just 5 minutes, so it's a lot easier to do.
One shot, 5 minutes,
and
locked down.
And the movies went by pretty quick, and for the most part, most of them were good. There was some that like some clunkers out there, but for the most part, these are amateurs, making these things. It was all right. It was all right, and like I said, there was a shitload of people. There's a lot of people I hadn't seen in a while that were out there, so it was cool. It was a good night.
Could have been great, though.
It could have been great, but I'm not complaining. Anything that puts little money in my pocket, a little change, little, folded money, then I'm thankful for, Tom. Yeah. And then just been working because it doesn't stop. Hip hop, it don't stop, Tom. And this weekend, I'm headed to old Screwston, as you like to call it, because we've got the haunted Halloween horror music pop-up. So I'll be there for that.
Yep, I'll also be showing up. So if you want some last of the stuff, come out and get it. Probably on the cheap. No probably about it.
This is your chance, people. This is your chance. And if you need a t-shirt to wear the next day, then yeah, stop by and my prices will be regular, which are always on the cheap, I'd like to say. I'll have movies, I'll have books, I'll have my own charming personality to talk with whoever goes by the table.
Yeah, I got a like, I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go. Never look forward to these days, Joe. Last one didn't go well, so but there's a couple movies, 3 to be exact, that I would like to watch before Saturday because they're on Blu-ray, you see.
Mm.
And if they're no good.
Yeah. I'll be taking a few of those out there myself, Was hoping to watch a few more, but my time's been limited and I had to watch stuff for this show, Tom, for the program.
Pogrom, as I like to say.
Mm-hmm. But as those stacks and stacks of DVDs and Blu-rays I have at the shop start to dwindle down, it's okay because I've got more on the way.
Yeah, excuse me. Oh, all the cum.
Mm.
But yeah, I know.
Huh.
So old Shout Factory, there's been all this clamoring on the internet. Oh man, I heard from a guy that Shout Factory, and oh man, this guy told me this about Shout Factory. All I know is if you go to Shout Factory right now and spend about, I don't know, like a good half hour looking through shit, probably going to spend some money. However, you'll probably have like 27 discs in your fucking cart because they are liquidating most of their shit. Their shit that's still on pre-order that's at fucking discount prices. Every so often, I'll look and see, all right, is this fucking spooktacular box set on sale yet? Nope. No, holy shit, this is 70% off. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get, and there's a 10% off coupon. So if you like Blu-rays and shit, go over to old Shout Factory, look through their shit, and put in code SHOUT in the number 10, and you'll get an extra 10% off.
Yeah, and they've part of their sale, like they have some that are like $2.99 or $3.99, and these are like exploitation shit, you know, the kind of stuff I like to buy. But they also have Corey's in the chat. Corey, they've got some records too, and the records are like $9.99, and that's I forgot Humanoids from the Deep score and shit. A few,
John Carpenter shit.
yeah, I bought all the records they had that I didn't have already. I was like, oh fuck yeah! Click, click, click. And you know, Tom sent me this. Check out this sale. It's like, I'm not gonna buy anything. Fuck. I bought.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Maybe like 2 months ago, they said, hey, this I don't know. I think at the beginning of the year, they said we're starting this new Forever Media Club. It's like what Vinegar Syndrome does. Hey, spend some money and we'll give you a little bit of money back. But old Shout Factory takes it away after a couple months. So they say, hey, this is a special thing. You guys are getting a fucking 3-day head start to buy this Larry Cohen box set.
Yeah.
3 fucking movies, and I think it was like 60 or 70 bucks. And I was like, I like Larry Cohen, but I haven't heard of these motherfuckers before. And then I watched special effects and I was like, yeah, it was all right, but I don't know. It's like fucking 21 bar. I don't think it's that. I think it's like 29.
Yeah.
Somewhere fucking around there. Chinese Ghost Story. That's still on pre-order and it's 30 bucks.
I almost grabbed that too, but because it's on pre-order, I was like, maybe it'll never come out. So I don't know.
I mean, it'll come out. All your shit probably won't ship till they get that.
But I did get that set that you recommended. So
oh, the Golden Harvest.
yeah,
Right on. The Stephen Chow one, I just talked about all those Stephen Chow movies, his box set and the fucking Chinese Odyssey. Those are both on sale now. Fucking half the price.
you got a Sunny Chiba. A lot of that fucking the martial arts sets that they have are on sale. They had a crazy like fucking Jet Li. I don't know how many discs that fucking thing was, but that was still like at $100. But that's a shitload of movies you get with that.
Did you say, oh, fuck it, I deserve it?
No, I didn't. Like, I still got a lot of Jet Li DVDs I haven't gone through, and his shit's really hit or miss, and most of the time it's a miss.
No, one of these days it'll be a mister.
Yeah.
But
5, you can be whatever you want, baby.
You can be what you want to be.
Anyone can wear the mascara.
Fuck. But yeah, they have a lot of, I'd say, mainstream horror titles too, like your Halloweens and John Carpenter movies and stuff of that ilk too. So I would say check it out. It's I mean, the prices for the horror shit's like the same what it was for their spooktacular fucking Halloween sale or whatever the fuck. So
Yeah, they've got a lot of those Roger Corman double double feature movies, and those are cool for that price. They're cool. And
yeah, I got the one with Firecracker, I think TNT Jackson, and
yeah,
another one. And I was gonna get that the other fucking day when I got that Golden Harvest set, but it was $20. And I was like, you fucks, if you mark everything down at the same time, I wouldn't, but they don't give a shit. They just marked all this shit down when people just spent fucking full price yesterday.
yeah,
So it is what it is. But if you're looking for some shit, I mean, they got some shit over there for sure. The Golden Harvest, Supernatural Shockers, Robotrix, or Robotrix, however you want to say it. Fucking awesome. That's a dude who did Rikio. And Dr. Vampire, pretty good. Not as awesome as the other one, but pretty good. I haven't seen any of the other ones. I just watched the trailers. I was just like, fuck it, whatever. $30, $27, fuck that. And I used credit that was on my credit card, so I got this shit for like $12. I'm gonna call it a win. So yeah, if you like spending your money on fucking bullshit you don't need, head on over to old Shout Factory's Going Under sale or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I don't know. People on the internet's like, oh, this big company bought them out and they're just going to sell directly to this now. No, they're just going to go streaming now. I mean, you don't know shit. They haven't said shit. I don't know. I don't really give a fluff, Joe.
yeah. You know, if they're fucking next week, or if they're not, I could give a shit.
Like, if they hired me, I'd be like, oh, damn.
Yeah,
Sorry, dog. But you didn't. Here's $3 for a copy of some Snake movie with Treat Williams.
I ordered that one too.
Did you? Because it was so cheap.
Yeah, cheap as fuck. That that sounds all right. You know,
We just adding shit to get that fucking $75 free shipping.
I think I was already way above that. It's already.
I sent you that during the day, so I don't know if you were drinking yet.
Well, I didn't. I didn't. I glanced at it because when I was at that film festival thing, and I really sat down with it the next day at the shop. I was like, oh, fucking records, okay. Those records, I mean, shit, that shit was selling for like $30 a piece, either to get them at $10. Fuck.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have a lot of that shit already. And a lot of that shit, sure, I'd be like, oh, sure, I'll update to 4K. I don't want to.
No, I'm not doing that. Not updating shit.
But there's a lot of different shit to go check out for sure.
Yeah, if you are into the 4K shit, they got a few on sale.
And if you're not, Bubba Hotep, they got Night of the Creeps, the Blob remake. Like I said, I think the thing sold out. I was gonna update to 4K on that, and then I just looked at fucking what's it called? Amazon. It was like, oh, $12. I was just like, all right, when it's buy 8, get 3 free for Christmas or something, maybe. But they do have a bunch of fucking good shit if you're into good shit.
Yeah.
You know what they have, Joe?
AIDS.
Fuck, man. It's a good thing it's 2025 and they can just prep to fight and everyone will make it through. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, not this fucking I guess it's not sounding weird, but I mean, I guess it's pretty nice that they have that now because in the 90s, everyone was like, oh my God, don't sweat on me. I'll kill you.
Yeah. I was like, oh, did you fucking sit down on that toilet over there? Because, other people might sit on that. Yeah.
Oh, was that a drip of pee pee or some water? Oh my God. Oh, these fucking AIDS people. They're going to movie theaters, Joe, and they're sticking their used needles in seats. So when you sit down, you go, "Oh, I have AIDS." They made a fucking movie like that, LA AIDS Jabber, that fucking Wild Eye put out.
They sure did.
It was worth a watch. But
I'll get back to
yeah.
Wild Eye. That other pile that I found. I'll get back to
That I found. The mountain of movies you didn't want to take back. Oh shit. All right. Well, speaking of, it doesn't matter. The segue doesn't matter anymore. Joe, I watched Night of the Demons Part 3.
Is Angela her old tricks again.
Joe, Angela is up to her old tricks once again. So in this one, Joe, it's another group of friends. They're traveling. They pick up a lady on the side of the road whose car's all fucked up. They're just like, "Oh, we'll take you to where you need to go. Just drive with us." So they fucking get out, or they stop at a gas station. They get out. The driver's like a real dickhead. He's just like a real fuckface of a kid. "Oh, I'm Billy Tuffington. I'm the toughest tough who ever tough." And he's just like a skinny wiener kid. He looks like a school shooter pretty much. So he goes in there with his bad attitude. Couple other friends go in there. They end up just talking shit. One of the friends gets shot, pulls a gun on a cop, shoots him. So they fuck off, and there's like, "Oh, we're gonna go hide out at Angela's house." So they do. She goes, "Yeah, my spooky monster voice is back." Ah. And her gimmick of kissing chicks is back. But that's not it, Joe. In this one, she blows the barrel of a gun for a hot minute. So, if you got a thing for this actress, boy, do I have a movie for you. Um, one of the demons, like it's not the demon makeup, like he's carrying this devil mask around, and he just like turns into a version that kinda looks like that devil mask. I don't know. It's different. It's definitely low budget. The intro, they did another like, "Oh, here's a throwback to the first one where they have that animated or whatever intro." Well, this is like fucking excellent quality CGI on a despiser level, and that shit was pretty good. Um yeah, it was another one. It was fine. If you
Does it
watch,
a little dance?
yeah, it does. A couple weeks ago, I watched the making of Demons. It's on the Blu-ray because all that shit's on YouTube. I guess they don't give a fuck. It's so old. And I guess that lady's a dancer. That's why she has all these dances in each one. So, but yeah, you can definitely tell this one's of a lower budget, but I thought it was fun enough. It was all right. Uh, I mean, they're definitely, but it's fine. I'm not gonna say, "Yeah, go out and watch it. This Halloween movie spectacular as fuck, you bitch." Whatever. Check it out. I don't give a fuck.
Well, Tom, I watched the movie with one of your favorite actors, and that is all Nicholas Coppola, or as he likes to be called in Hollywood, Nick Cage. Uh, this came out last year, and I meant to watch it last year, but I don't know, maybe didn't feel like watching a movie with Nick Cage. But And actually, I didn't feel like watching this one either this week, but it's just like, fuck it. I don't feel like looking for anything else. Let's start it. And this movie is called Arcadian. And this is where Nick Cage is in an arcade and he doesn't talk or something. No, I haven't watched that one. But and yes, you fucks, I know what Arcadian means. But this is a post-apocalyptic movie. And what's happened to the world? I don't know. Something fucked up, and there's hardly any people left. But old Nick Cage is there. Him and his two sons, Tom. He's raised his two sons, and they live out in isolation. They got an old house out in the country, and during the day they're out there doing chores and stuff. But at night they bolt everything up, and they have dinner and they talk and they go over what they need to do the next day. And then some point during the night something comes a scratching on the door. What's that? Fuck, I don't know. But it's established that there's monsters after this apocalypse happened. There's monsters that come out at night, Tom. The two brothers, and this movie's mainly about them. It's not really about Nick Cage. And, one of them's a real smart motherfucker. He's trying to, put shit together, rebuild, old fucking go-karts and shit like that, or just stuff so that they can have means of transportation. He's trying to make, a cage to catch one of these fucking creatures. And the other one just likes to go to this other compound of people, because there's a girl there that he's sweet on, Tom. And, it's fucking post-apocalyptic time. There ain't too many girls out there. You gotta get laid where you can, right? Well, anyway, he goes over there one night, and sun's setting, and he's got to run back, and then he falls into a crevasse, Tom. So guess where they live? There's some crevasses in the world. He's not back after the sun goes down. Nick Cage decides to go look for him. And, they got to fight off the monsters. Meanwhile, the monster attacks the house while the other son's there. But, he's asleep and the monster's getting in there. Oh, shit, he pulled a trap. He did put a cage together to catch one of these things, Tom. And the movie progresses. And, there's tension between the brothers and stuff. And the fucking monsters, they'd never done it before, but now they're going to start attacking en masse, Tom. They're all going to attack at once. And these monsters, they look fucking cool and stupid at the same time. They have you're a monster guy. Have you looked up pictures of the monsters, Tom, just to see what they look like?
I will do that right now. But I would say, Joe, keep talking.
So they've got a long neck and a mouth, and their mouth just kind of clacks together. It's kind of like a mule's mouth. It's just,
you got a mule in your mouth, you fuck.
It's like I said, it's goofy. It's fucking kind of dumb, but it's also that looks all right. At least it's original, and
I don't know. It kind of looks like everything I've seen before. This thing.
That's not a good picture, but
oh fuck. Okay, hold on. Hold please.
They're like a hairy Jabberwocky. Is
hold
what
the fuck on.
Yeah, there you
go. No. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's no. All right, now I have to fucking find a picture of this thing.
So it's just from there. It's balls to the walls action with them fighting the Jabberwocky, or I guess people are calling them the Arcadians. I guess they're the Arcadians, even though that doesn't make sense. I can't see that real. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like that goofy fucking child's picture. more.
The movie's a lot better than I anticipated, and probably because even though he's the star and everything, I don't think it's really a Nick Cage movie. You know, it's more a movie about the two brothers and shit and their conflicts and reconciliations and shit like that. Uh, yeah, I would say give it a watch. I mean, I'll never watch it again, but it wasn't bad, you know, compared to a lot of the bad shit that I've watched this year. Had I watched it last year, wouldn't have made a list still. But yeah, it's okay.
So you say that they fucking board up the windows and doors every night.
Mm-hmm.
Do they just have a lot of holes in their walls, or do they put them in the same holes? Because over time, those will get loose and they'll just fall the fuck out. But,
Yeah.
All homeowners out there, don't put holes in your walls.
All right. Or they have it kind of like people in South Texas have like all the boards that are already ready for the windows during hurricane season.
Gotcha. They have little shims in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I got a bunch of those in the pole shed back there, and a Ziploc bag full of little shims in the garage.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's about all I can remember about it. It was okay.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it.
This is a nice little viewing experience, Tom.
Good, good. I watched a movie that I thought more people would be talking about, but they're not. The hit new straight to Tubi movie based on the R.L. Stine book, short story. I don't know. He's the new Stephen King. Pumpkinhead. You ever seen this one?
I just found out about this a few days ago, and no,
That's because it just came out a few days ago.
okay,
So, new family rolls into town. Widowed mom, her two youngest sons. One's 17, about to turn 18. The kid's maybe 10, 12.
stepson.
I No, wait, what? How dare you? I'll be the one tripping people up here, Joseph. Anyways, these fucks move into town, and you believe it, their neighbor's a fucking pig. So he comes oinking down the fucking lawn saying, in their subtitles says, "Oh, nice to meet you. Welcome to the neighborhood." All this shit. His daughter comes down, tries to make friends with the young kid. He ain't fucking having it. So they go to this local farm where it's like a big deal. Oh, today's our fucking festival parade or some stupid shit.
Peppery
Just
Farm.
That's right. I remember. So they go down there, and Farmer Johnson gives them all a fruit basket. If you don't know what that is, that's when you pull your pants down, tuck your dick and balls between your legs, and bend over. So the whole family gets one of those. The youngest kid runs off to a barn and sees this quality looking pumpkin, and he says, "Oh, this diseased herpy blister is the fucking pumpkin I need to carve this year." So he breaks it off. Magic spooky shit happens, and he takes home this enchanted pumpkin, Joe. And that night, the family, except for him, the little kid this is, they all eat this man's fruit basket. It doesn't matter. It's a fucking kids movie. It turns out that oh, I've seen this before. I gotta sacrifice somebody to make the crops plentiful, but it's fucking for kids, so it's not that scary or anything. It has that stupid fuck R.L. Stine ending where it's like, oh, that figures. All like they're carving pumpkins in one scene, and it's those fucking, hey, come to Michael's and buy these carvable foam fucking pumpkins. But I guess they had like 3 or 4 real pumpkins because they scooped the guts out of it and had it like hanging out of the mouth and shit when they were carving it to pretend like it was real shit. Like everyone watching it's a fucking idiot.
Well,
But I mean, still, the shit's like fucking that thick when pumpkins like that thick when you fucking cut into it's ridiculous. Children's. If you're a children's, don't watch whatever this is, but probably go watch old Pumpkinhead on Tubi. I looked a little bit into it, and I guess this was an episode of another R.L. Stine show called The Witching Hour or something like that. So I watched the episode. It's pretty fucking different. If they would have combined a little bit of that and a little bit of this, they could have had something, but it'd still just be for kids shit. The ending of the TV show one was like, oh, well, that was fucking dark. Everybody just dies. So it's just like, oh, well, all right then. I didn't like one more than the other. They both had good and bad elements, and in the end, it was all just like, I'm 40 fucking years old. What am I doing watching this? And then I drank.
Well, Tom, I revisited a classic, Stephen King's Desperation. Look at that shit. Oh, that's fucking scary. Look, that's Ron Perlman there. Yeah. Because in this town, there are no accidents.
Hey, Joe, who's this directed by?
Mick Garris. Yeah. So Mick Garris was doing all this fucking made-for-TV shit at the time. And I guess became buddies with Stephen King because of it or whatever, and just got permission to do this or that or whatever. But in a rare occurrence, Tom, this time Stephen King himself did the teleplay. So nobody to blame this time, Mr. King, but yourself. This is about a couple that are driving through the desert, Tom. They're heading down to probably California. And then they're pulled over by this cop. And it's old Ron Perlman. And he's acting kind of weird, Tom. He's just like, I don't know, it's like super friendly and then not so super friendly. And, you know, hey, you know, why don't you pop open the trunk there and let's fix this broken taillight or something they have wrong, you know. And they open it up and there's a bag of weed in there, Tom. A bag of weed. Oh, got to take you guys in. And then he's just talking shit to them as he's driving them in. You know, you fucking liberal sons of bitches, mother, you know. And they get to the town and they notice, like, well, fuck, it looks desolate. And then they start seeing, like, bodies just lying here and there. It's like, what the fuck's going on? He's taking them up to the jail. Say, hey, shut the fuck up. Shoots the dude, kills him. Throws the lady in a jail cell. And, you know, that's filled with other people he's captured, including one kid that's like a religious guy. You know, he's this little praying guy, you know. And I don't know, you know, they know this guy's a killer. He killed this kid's little sister too. You know, he's just killing left and right, Tom. And you know, they gotta make a plan. Like, how are they gonna escape from there? Meanwhile, he goes and captures somebody else. Captures Mr. Tom Skerritt. You know, and who the fuck else is in this? A bunch of people that are in Mick Garris's made-for-TV movies, and these are like fucking like they're okay actors, but they're never ever. You're never gonna say, "Oh, this person was great in this," and this is like uh, Steven Weber. Steven Weber from the show Wings, I think, and Annabeth Gish. She was in a lot of shit, but I can't tell you what. Charles Durning, he's fucking good, but not in this. He is not good in this. Henry Thomas, he gets killed right away. He's the guy who said they got shot. And then Matt Frewer, and that dude sucks in everything he's in. He's old Max Headroom. Yeah, Tom Skerritt though, he's fucking good. He's too good for this movie. He's selling the role that he's playing. He's just like a rich biker guy that's driving around through the desert. Of course, he gets his ass kicked by Ron Perlman, thrown into jail. And Steven Weber is like his assistant, personal assistant or something, following him around with a fucking U-Haul or whatever. But now Steven Weber and some hitchhiking, weird-looking chick that he picks up, they gotta help him out, and then it just comes out that Ron Perlman's possessed. During the whole thing that Ron Perlman's been there, he just keeps on randomly saying, tack, tack. He's like, whoa, what the fuck's what's this all about? And then his skin starts to deteriorate. Well, turns out, Tom, that this is a mining community. And they dug up some fucking, I don't know, old demon or some shit, and it's possessed Ron Perlman. And the demon is named Takala. And there's a lot of stupid shit. The kid calls on the power of God to help him, and God helps, when he wants. And they're saying, yeah, but God's, just pretty much a prick. He's going to help you when he wants, but most of the time he don't want. There's that philosophical discussion. It's not very good. It's got some cool shit with animals in it. Whoever the animal wrangler was, is that even still a job? Do they still do that? Whoever this one was, I mean, we got some animals to do some cool shit, and yeah. So that part is good. It's just not good. I remember liking this book. And I think I saw this when it came out. This was they said initially it was going to be like a theatrical release, but no, you had Mick Garris directing it. It wasn't going to be a theatrical release. All his shit was made for TV. And it got very low ratings, Tom. Stephen King got mad. He said the low ratings were because they aired it opposite American Idol, which I guess was hot at the time. I don't fucking know. But he was not pleased with it. Anyway, this is disc 8390, so yeah, that's I don't know if this was a Hollywood Video purchase. I'm pretty sure it was. One of the special features on it is they actually do talk to Stephen King. That's rare in any of these fucking movies. Even in the documentary Tom reviewed earlier in the year that was all about Stephen King movies, but I ain't gonna talk to y'all low budget motherfuckers. I don't know. If you're curious, coming out to the Haunted Halloween Hootenanny in Houston, Texas this weekend, and pick it up. I'll probably throw $5 on this or something.
Yeah, I think it was 2005, somewhere in early 2000s, walking around old Hollywood Video on a Tuesday morning. Oh, hey. Oh, so he was just in Hellboy. I like Hellboy. Stephen King. All right. All right. I'll check this out. And that was one of the first movies where I was just like, man, movies could fucking suck. Fuck Stephen King and Mick Garris. All that. That's where my dislike of these two gentlemen's projects stem from, Joe. This fucking movie and the bad choice I made on that new release day. So
But for rent though, right?
yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. No, that what a sucked all the dicks in the room.
Yeah, well, I watched it. Now it's out of the collection. So soon to be out of the collection. I hope some lucky person is gonna buy it from me.
And I'm sure this was around the time Masters of Horror came out. So I was like, fuck yeah, Masters of Horror is fucking terrific. Mick Garris did this from the creator of Masters of Horror. Does it say that on the fucking cover of this thing?
No, so maybe this was before Masters of Horror. This came out in 2006. You know, it's got 2.0 Dolby Digital audio, you know, and it's got the 16 by 9 widescreen version if you wanted to switch to that. Yeah, and a lot of trailers for a lot of other shit that who fucking did this? Lionsgate. Yeah, there's some real bad trailers on this shit. And it had that thing to where, you know how the rental DVDs had it to where you can't skip over the trailers? Yeah, that's this motherfucker right here.
Good old Mondo Macabro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Joe, been holding on to this one for the spooktacular season. I watched Grow Up, Tony Phillips. From this is a Grave Face, but I mean it's Terror Vision. I bought it at their table. I don't know really what Grave Face is, but sub label. You got this. You got that. You got that. You got this book, and then you got a fucking soundtrack CD under there full of excellent music for people who aren't you or I, Joe.
All right.
Speaking of people who aren't you or I, if you are not you or I, you may like this movie. This is a coming of age story about a teenage boy who's clearly in his 20s, and he just really loves Halloween, gosh darn it. Not so much the spooktacularness of it, because at the beginning he dresses up as a knight, and at the end he dresses up as a dragon. He never dresses up as like, oh, I'm the goblin child, or like any Halloweeny shit. And we never really learn why he loves Halloween. There's like a throwaway line where he's talking to his, I think it's his cousin, his older cousin. Oh, I just want to feel the magic that I felt when you took me trick or treating. So, you know, his friends, they're having a party and they're saying, dog, what the fuck? Just come to our. No, I want to go trick or treating. And he's a male babysitter for a little boy. And all he wants to do is be friends with this kid and go trick or treating. And it's just like there's really no growth. It's just like at the end, okay, maybe I am too old. There's like halfway through, maybe a cousin comes into town and he's like taking money from the mom. The mom's saying, oh yeah, go take old Tony out to the fucking movies and shit. It's like, oh well, it's gonna cost a couple bucks more. Oh yeah, yeah, here you go. And he's just pocketing the money because he owes people for what? Gambling, drugs, sex trafficking. We don't know. The movie's just too soft to get into like anything like that. This is just, oh, he hum my white life. It's just very soft, and you'd be like, yeah, this feels like something a young filmmaker from Austin would make. So while there is a crowd for this, and I appreciate them making a Halloween movie, maybe they just didn't have enough life experience to make like this, meaningful coming of age story. It's no Snack Shack, it's no eighth grade, but someone will like it. The lead's clearly too old to be in the role, and it's just on a technical level, it's well made, especially for how young the people were, but not for me. I need something with a little more teeth. It's just, hey, let's go to Starbucks and talk about life, white. It's just a little too fucking white for me. But some people will like it. It's just there's really not a whole lot there. It's like, why the fuck does this kid love the Halloween so much that he's not going to get his cock sucked by this broad who clearly wants his goofy dick in her? No, I'm gonna go be a male babysitter and go trick or treating. And a very womanly movie, just a very soft, womanly, not a whole lot happening. But on a technical level, it's like, oh yeah, artsy shots with soft white people music. I don't know what to say. It's real fucking white. Uh yeah. I'll have it at the Houston Horror Film Festival Halloween market. No
Hey,
one will buy it. They might.
you might want to pick this up.
Yep. It's got pumpkins and shit on the cover. Someone will be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that fucking this Halloween." Sorry.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, Tom, I watched a movie from a director that I'm not very fond of, and this movie was a made-for-TV film called Invitation to Hell from 1984, and it was directed by Mr. Wes Craven. Have you heard of this guy?
I have.
Yeah, he made some movies that were pretty big. They've got a big following. I just don't particularly care for them. I don't like the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I don't like People Under the Stairs. The Scream movies, those are for girls. Uh, yeah, I don't know what else. Last House on the Left, I thought was good, but I think that was one of the first ones he did, and he brought his porno mentality because he did work in porno before to that film.
No, is he sucking or fucking?
Fucking, you know. What's the other? Hills Have Eyes, which that one's okay, but it's goofy as shit. It's like kind of like, aside from the violence, it's just kind of funny. It's just like the costuming and the way people are acting is just silly as shit. But anyway,
All they have to wear out there is squirrels, Joe. It's all they have.
that's all that there is in the desert is squirrels. Invitation to Hell, Tom, stars Robert Urich, who he was big on the television scene. I think he was in Spencer for Hire or some detective shows. There was all kinds of detective shows back then. Anyway, he plays like this fucking computer dude that just got hired, by a Silicon Valley company before Silicon Valley was there. So these guys are on the cutting edge, and he's developed. They're making some shit for astronaut suits, and he developed like a telemetry system or a fucking sonar radar thing, and it reads like, hey, the atmosphere's good here, and it's this many degrees, and if somebody else pops up, oh, human life form, non-hostile or whatever. And this fucking I guess they were doing Space Force long before fucking Trump put it together. But this fucking spacesuit, it has like a flamethrower on it, even though there's no oxygen in space or whatever, so that shit wouldn't work. And it has lasers too. Anyway, there's a fucking country club in town, and it's like, if you ain't shit in this fucking little town unless you're a member of this country club, you know, and if you are, fuck, you know, you can like you can, I don't know, get advances and this and that, you know, your career is just gonna go sky high, Tom. You'll be with the cream of the crop, you know. And running this country club is old Susan Lucci. She was a soap opera star for fucking years and years and years. I don't know. She's not unattractive, you know, but she just, I don't, I guess the standard for beauty was different at the time. Anyway, she runs this place, and Robert Urick's wife, you know, and his kids, they want to be part of the country club. Her, because she wants the good shit in life. You know, the kids, this country club supposedly throws the baddest motherfucking Halloween party anybody could ever attend, and the kids really want to go, but he's not a social climber, man. He doesn't want anything to do with these motherfuckers. He doesn't give a shit about money. He's a science guy. It's all about the fucking science, Tom. Ah, shit. You know, one thing leads to another. So something's not right about this club, Tom. Something's not right. Well, they let him go and tour it and check it out, and wife and the kids, they love it. Hey, come check out this special room. They got this special sauna room. And I don't know, there's something up about that. It's, you know, guarded by a big old fucking burly sheriff and everything. And, well, he does some investigating, you know, and some sneaking around and shit. And it turns out, fuck, this lady might be the devil. The motherfucking devil, Tom. And they've been replacing people from that sauna. They've been replaced. They go in that sauna and then demons come out. You know, they've just, the demons are in disguise as whoever they come out, so that way they don't have to do makeups and stuff. But well, his kids, he finally, you know, when he's fucking had enough, his kids attack him, Tom. So you got a good scene with Robert Urich fucking fighting two little kids. You know, one of them was Punky Brewster, you know, so he beats the shit out of Punky Brewster. It's pretty good. And then he's got to get in that sauna, but it's a fucking 1,000 degrees in there, Tom. What's he gonna do? Oh shit, the spacesuit. He can take the spacesuit, Tom, and go in there. And oh shit, that sauna room, it's not a sauna. It's a fucking hallway to hell.
Damn, he's in a hallway to hell.
And he's got to find his wife. He's got to find his kids. And he's got to fucking fight old Susan Lucci, the she-devil of Beverly Hills.
Oh, it's Roseanne.
Yeah, this sucks.
Sounded pretty good.
But I watched it all. You know, it's in '84. Would I have liked it then? Probably not. You know, it was funny seeing Punky Brewster do a demon voice. Oh, we like evil. We like bad things, Daddy. Fuck. Yeah, and Susan Lucci, like I said, I guess she's supposed to be sexy in this, and it just, well, I don't know, lady.
Keep attacking this poor old woman.
Yeah, well, she's old now. Back then, back in the day, Tom. Back in the day, she was just okay. Yeah, Invitation to Hell. You can watch it on the old YouTubes for free. You know, if you're a Wes Craven fan, are you really a Wes Craven fan if you've not seen Invitation to Hell?
No. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Tom.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You like spooktacular movies?
Yeah. You ever seen Invitation to Hell? That one's spooktacular.
Joe. The final movie I watched for this week is called Invitation to Hell by the late, great Wes Craven.
Wesley, he likes to be called.
And it stars that guy you said, and that lady too, and Punky Brewster.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Did you like the Halloween party?
I found it captivating.
All the costumes. What was your favorite costume that was there?
Probably the Piglet
Mm.
with the nose and the little tail and all.
Yeah, I must have missed that one.
Oh.
Was he the guy that was dressed as a punk rocker?
Yeah, but I think that's just what he wore.
Mm.
Punk's not dead, Joe.
What about the guy that was in the Nazi uniform?
I don't go. That's why I didn't bring it up. I don't go for such things.
But he was really a demon, so it made sense.
I'm demon, Nazi, fuck off, Nazi punks. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was going all right.
Well, let me ask you this, Joe. You like ladies popping their jackets over so you know where to plant seed?
Yeah.
How's Spectacular Spider-Man this week there, Joe?
Oh, it's an anal, Tom. Anal 19 for Amazing Spider-Man. This was written by Ann Nesenti, a lady. What? And that's okay because this one kind of focuses on the ladies, Tom. Old Smythe, the guy that created the fucking Spider Slayer, turns out he's been working in the Kingpin's basement for a while. Remember that story about the hat? When Peter Parker was trying to buy the hat. You don't, because that was in Spectacular or one of the other fucking ones. But it all comes to, old Smythe had put his own Spider Slayer tracker inside the fucking hat. And now he's gonna go fucking find Spider-Man's, but he doesn't. He finds Mary Jane, and he thinks Mary Jane is Spider-Man's, wearing a fucking exosuit or something made by aliens. And I don't know, this was some dumb shit. Fucking Spider-Man, It's just another fucking dumb issue. And Marvel Comics, you should be ashamed of yourself, for stretching this shit out so long. Give me such bad shit to read. Fuck Marvel.
I mean, if you like Superman comics, this might be a nice one for the parody collection.
Mm.
Got that cover on there.
Mm.
Spider-Man doesn't really do that kind of shit. But all right then. At least we got to see fucking Smythe's ass crack. That was cool.
A fucking rapist. Weird.
Well, Joe, let me ask you this.
Mm?
Have you ever let me start out with saying this, Joe. Are you shocked to learn that Gary Busey's cum still works?
I am.
Are you disgusted by it? Because I am.
Not something I try to give much thought to, Tom.
Well, Joe, you did just watch the hit motion picture Cobweb.
Right. Keeping the Halloween spirit going. We've got another Halloween-themed movie, Cobweb, from 2025.
2023.
Was it? I thought it was a this year movie. Huh.
Came out in July of 2023.
I don't know why I thought it came out this year. Well, fuck it. Who cares? This is about a punk ass kid, Tom. He's just wimpy as shit, and he's just like gets picked on, and is scared of every little thing, and one night he starts to hear noises, some tapping on the wall. Oh, mama, mama. And the mama comes, hey, everything's okay, kid. Everything's good, couple of nights later, no, the next night, he starts hearing voices, Peter. His name's Peter, Tom. Get that? Get that? Because they've got a pumpkin patch in their yard, your dream to have, but
This fucking kid doesn't know how lucky he is. He's an unappreciative fuck.
That's some muddy ass shit to have a pumpkin patch, but oh well. That's just a contrivance. That's just a plot device that they never really do anything with. He's hearing voices and like the parents freak out. What the fuck are you talking about? No, you're not hearing shit. Let's lock you up in the basement for a while.
The parents are a bit overbearing, as they say, and some would say the mom a bit of a fucking nut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so as this goes on, we learn that the parents, hey, they're a bit unhinged. They're kind of crazy. Meanwhile, at school, Tom, we got a new teacher in town. Got this
substitute teacher.
Was she a substitute? I thought she was.
Yeah. Nope, she was a new substitute teacher, Miss Ava Devine.
Yeah, the shit she did then, But she's attractive, so we'll let all that slide. And he makes a pumpkin at school and this other guy breaks it, fucking
not just any guy, Joe, but Gary Busey's come.
Yeah. Playing the bully. So, the voice in the wall that he had to convince his parents that he's not hearing says, hey, fuck this dude up, man. What's wrong with you? Quit being a bitch. Why don't you push him down the stairs or something? And he does, Tom. He pushes the kid down the stairs.
Then he goes back home, talks to the glory hole. So, Peter, did you do it? Yeah, I did it. Cool. Now, I want you to kill your parents.
The voice in the wall reveals to him that she's his sister and that the parents had locked her away. And they're going to do the same thing to him unless he kills them or releases her, or both, in whatever order he chooses to do it.
You know what was never brought up? The fact that it's Halloween and this kid isn't allowed to trick or treat because however many years ago a girl went missing. So now these people, the parents, they're like all fucking shook up about this fucking missing kid. So they're overbearing and hey, ooh. So like they don't want him going out trick-or-treating and they're just very overbearing.
They don't even want him going out trunk-or-treating.
They don't.
Yeah. So yeah, with all that in mind and the way they've locked him up and shit, and pulled him out of school now, Tom. They're gonna do homeschooling now. He doesn't even
pulled him out of school because he drew a picture that said, "Help me." And the fucking teacher said, "Oh my God, I need to help this child."
Mm-hmm.
So she goes to the house and the mom's just like, how dare you come to my fucking dilapidated fucking house like this? So never again will you see my boy. So then they pull him out because
so they'd never seen the teacher before and didn't realize that she was a woman of color. So they were upset about that, and more upset that a woman of color would come into their house.
I don't know if that shit's part of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
I didn't get that shit at all.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, this kid's just living with these goofy ass parents, hearing this motherfucker in the wall talking to him and shit. He's like, man, this fucking teacher, she gave me her fucking number on an old test, so I guess I'm gonna try and smash, as the kids say. Calls her up and says, please help me. The mom's fucking behind him, like, you like to draw fucked up pictures of people, huh? Monster! Smacks him across the room and he says, all right, well, I had enough. So they're eating all fucking pumpkin porridge like a bunch of fucking Peter Pumpkin eaters. And old Dickface poisoned his parents' porridge or whatever the fucking gruel they're eating.
Mm.
And before old mama dies, he says, penis, don't let her out. He does, because he's a dumb little kid, and Joe, his sister's a wooga booga monster.
Because yeah, the monster's back. Now we get the reveal of the. Turns out the parents were keeping her locked up for a reason, Tom.
Because she killed that trick-or-treater, Joe, and they buried her in the pumpkin patch. And that's why the pumpkins are so tasty. It gives them the energy. They eat the porridge, and they steal the souls of the children they have buried in the backyard. They're a bunch of necromancers.
So while this girl's been locked in the walls, Tom, she's learned the way of the spider, which is a form of kung fu that most people have forgotten, but it teaches you, how to crawl on walls and just how to crawl real fast, Those fucking bullies, the bully with the broken up leg, and he's there with his brother and his buddies, and they're gonna break into the house. They're gonna fuck things up, Tom.
Which is fucking crazy. They don't know, like, the fucking cars are home. They don't know if the parents there. They're just walking in with baseball bats ready to smash shit up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What is it, Stephen King write this shit?
So, the sister's loose. She's got some bullies to kill, She don't care that they're bullies. She just wants to kill. And she moves so fast, Tom. So fast.
Spider fast.
She's like the Quicksilver Flash over there, She's just
Both of them.
so fast. So goddamn fast. She kills all three of them motherfuckers. The teacher's on her way to help, The monster sister is after old Peter now. But Peter, he's pretty fast himself, Tom. Because, as fast as she was before, I guess she expanded all her energy and used all the speed force that she had because she can't catch Peter, Tom.
I mean, I would think if you're a human, even if you're using your fucking arms to push off and you're running on all fours, is even a fat guy could probably run fucking faster than you on two legs.
We just established how fast she was.
Yeah, I know, but if we're just not thinking about that kind of thing.
And that's the thing with this movie. You got to not think. Yeah, the teacher shows up, and I don't even remember how they fucking beat the sister or whatever. I think
they just lock her in a manhole.
That little basement thing that they had or some shit.
Yep, a little cage, a little floor cage, and she says, Peter, I'm gonna haunt you. Every time you go pee-pee at night, you're gonna think, oh, my goblin, is that me?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You're gonna masturbate. And you're gonna wonder, is that my penis or is that a spider's leg?
Well, I mean, she's been looking at this fucking kid play with his ding-a-ling through that fucking hole she bored out, so that's weird.
Yeah, speaking of bored out, that's the way I was on the second half of this movie, Tom. You know, it had a little build up. This is okay. You know, they borrowed some shit here and there from other movies like The Lady in White and, you know, just other shit, that gray tone that they're using.
I mean, every fucking person in the wall movie, the people under the stairs.
Yeah. Wes Craven, that guy's good. Uh uh yeah, it fell apart for me, man, and you know, it had potential, and the spider girl, she just looked stupid. You know, and I hate movies where they move that fast, except when they're after the protagonist. You know, then all of a sudden, oh shit, she's missing a step. You know, oh no, she never shot out any webs either. You know, so she didn't learn the ultimate way of the spider technique.
Well, I liked it. I didn't love it, but it's a pretty cool, spooktacular Halloween movie. It looks cool. It plays with like the shadows and the pumpkin patch looks cool. Uh Nothing you haven't seen before, but I mean, yeah, it's a spooky, little Halloween movie compared to the fucking other ones I've been watching. This is definitely one of the best ones of this fucking decade.
It's a good movie, I'd say, to watch with kids that are getting into horror. I know,
Your kids.
yeah, your own. Uh, had I watched this when I was a kid, it would have scared the shit out of me, I'm sure. But kids are dumb, so like all the logic and shit that's thrown out the window in this movie, that wouldn't have affected me at that time. So your kids will probably not question this or that. Um,
Yeah, I mean, you have to be like, I mean, if they're gonna fucking imprison. I mean, maybe they didn't want their daughter being taken away, but at that point, she's in prison. Either what's you could talk to her through the wall. Shut up, or I'll beat you. I mean, call the fucking cops. Say this horrible thing happened. My fucking spider daughter is obviously mentally fucking ill. We need to figure something out. Instead, I guess these characters just snapped and they've been trying to cover this shit up for however old the fucking boy is.
yeah, and like wouldn't have Spider Sister have gotten out at some point when they're trying to feed her or something? You know, to open that little door to fucking throw in a food tray and a juice box or something. Wouldn't she have just like fucking jumped out?
I'm sure something would have happened like over time. I'm sure that hole would have got big enough where she could have got through because she has power. She's able to fucking, beat up all these kids and pulverize them, as they say. But yeah, it's just little things like that. It's like, well, they could have talked to this fucking kid and, you know, just had him say like, "Oh no, this is just a normal thing that happens," but then you wouldn't have a movie. So there's just a lot of little things you got like, "Oh no, just don't worry about that. Don't think about that stuff. It's a movie, so it has to be like this." But it looks cool. It's got some cool shit in it. It's just not fucking awesome. But if you haven't seen it and you're looking for a Halloween movie, check it out. The face looks dumb. I don't like it. But when the fucking creature's like cloaked in darkness and you just see all the fucking hair and shit, that looks pretty cool. But
Yeah. Happy Halloween.
tune in next week for the Hallow Scream Spooktacular when we watch
I didn't think we were going to record this week, but I'll let you know. Tom.
Let me ask you this, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen The Midnight Hour?
Yes.
Oh, you have then. All right. Well, then I'll watch that by myself.
Yeah, do that because
everyone's saying this is awesome. This is like the most spectacular shit.
You of all people are gonna fucking hate it.
Oh shit! So now I have to watch it. All right. Well, I got a few that I'm gonna try and squeeze in there.
All right. We'll see. If I find something on the level of Invitation to Hell. Because hey, it was spectacular. You fuck. I hope half of a special on Halloween. I'll be finished with that.
Nice.
Night.
Well, Joe, would you like to congratulate the people in the chat for making it this far?
Hey, let's see, all two of you, Corey and James Robinson. Corey, I'm probably sure you already split. James, thanks for sticking it out the whole way. But thank you both. And yeah, thank you nobody else at all. Just you two guys.
We appreciate it. I hope your week goes swimmingly. And until next time,
wake up.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to DWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next time,